happened 8 years ago. I was in Canada. I was in Winnipeg, Canada. Was there to do a youth outreach with the team that I was on at the time, the Extreme team, and they were all sleeping. We were staying in these rent-a-furnished apartment, short-term kind of thing, and so we had a couple rooms, girls in one room, guys in another. It's a good thing. And I went down, and I was going to get some printing done for posters for the outreach that we were doing. My phone rang. It was Michelle. We were not married at that time yet. We were dating. We were not married. And she said, "Turn on your TV, turn on the news. These planes just crashed into the Twin Towers." And I thought, and I don't know if you had the same thought, my thought was, yeah, right. I mean, not that anyone could come up with a horrific enough joke like that, but it was too unbelievable to be true. No. Are you serious? I turned on the radio. Sure enough, I went to this little mall area where there's a printing place that I was going to have the printing done. And I dropped the stuff off, and I went down the hall, the big, concourse of shops and stuff, and they'd set up a couple big screen TVs. And in Canada, crowd just gathered around, just staring at this footage as it's coming in live. And you know how it was? You know how it is always when there's a big event that happens on the news, and no one knows what's going on? But you have to switch to 24/7 coverage because everyone else is. But you really don't know what's going on, so you have nothing to say. So you say the obvious. What we're watching right now is the Twin Towers. We got that. We figured that out pretty quick. Planes, nobody knows anything, but you were watching. I stood there for a long time just watching this with emotions that can't be described because the emotions couldn't even figure out what they were at that point. I think that is a moment that will be burned into our collective conscience forever. The moment when 9/11 happened. So I was sat at this table this morning during table time. Sister said, "It has changed America." It has. It has changed America and how we deal with the world. It has impacted the world. We're in 2 wars because of it. It's changed our economy. It's changed how we view security. It's changed how we go through the airport. I mean, you remember when you could go to the gate and actually hug someone goodbye? Not anymore. You'd kick them off at the curb and keep driving. Love ya. Have fun. See you later. You used to go and wait, and you could stand with signs and stuff at the gate when they flew in, and now you stand with a big mob of people at doors hoping that they open and you're going to show up and pick them out. It's a different world that we live in. And I think it's impacted us individually. How we face the world is a little bit different. And if you were there, the stories that we hear from that moment are stories of complete and utter life change. I think of Judy Wing and Ling Young. They were in the South Tower, and they sat bruised, bloodied, petrified, lights out, smoke throughout the room, pain searing through their bodies, and there was no escape after being hit by United Airlines Flight 175. Suddenly out of nowhere, a young man bursts into the room and starts yelling, taking control of the situation. In a strong voice, he says, "Go here. There's stairwells over here. If you're injured, you need to get out. If you're not injured and you're healthy, you need to help the injured get down. Follow me. Let's go." And he starts leading people to freedom. Judy and Ling were separated by a few minutes and a few floors, but they were united by this gentleman, Wells Crawford. They were in the South Tower. Wells was born as the oldest of 3 children. He was fearless, selfless for his brothers and sisters. And he joined his dad as a volunteer firefighter when he was a teenager. He went to Boston College and ended up getting a job in one of the South Towers on the 104th floor, and while he loved his job, he said he really wanted to join the fire department or maybe the FBI and CIA. He didn't want to be stuck behind an office when people needed his help. But that's where he was, September 11, 2000.